Okay, I'm just doing a short recording on a study session I did based on the ICT 7th of April review about the first presentation fair value gap. When is a first presentation fair value gap disqualified basically? What would cause that? So a first presentation fair value gap is a fair value gap. What is a fair value gap? We know is an inefficiency, a region in price where the price delivery is inefficient in its delivery from one point in price to the next, okay? We classically know this as a BISI or a SIBI. In this case, we disqualified this SIBI, which would traditionally be classed as a first presentation fairly gap, until um, I was informed that in ICT's lecture that um, the reason this would be disqualified and not considered a first presentation fairly gap because it's not actually considered inefficient enough. Basically, is what I took from it, because you already have a price delivery that's going both sides. Okay, so this is already efficient delivery. We understand that already. This is low. This is a down close candle closing at this price, and then the opening candle is exactly opening at the same price, so it's going up. So that's efficient delivery because we're delivering both sides of the market. Not to mention this move again. So this is a region in price which is fine. Okay, this doesn't need um, a return back basically to use it as an inefficiency because it's already used. It's already efficient. Okay. However, this one, that is the real first fair value gap as per ICT's definition. Um, According to my theory, I thought first that because it's larger range, that's why I chose that number one. Least likely, the most likely reason, my personal opinion, was that, and this is actually relating to the real reason as well why this is the first presentation. This isn't the fact that this is a SIBI that is taking out liquidity, and this is not. Okay, that's part of the reason, but that's not the full reason. I still said reason this is the fair value gap first presentation, and this is not the first presentation fair value gap is because it's actually going into it's an actual inefficiency, as in on the left side here with immediate prices. What I understood, there's no balanced price delivery both ways, whereas this is just on its own here. This is an inefficiency, whereas here it's besides this, so this is already balanced. Here there's nothing here, this is all here. Okay, this is above it, this is in a new range, external range discount liquidity, I would call it. So this is a real inefficiency, which is why it's then got turned into an inverted first presentation fair value gap, as you can see here, and it exploded higher, providing a really good low resistance run for the high of this NOAG slash the counterparty side of the week. So that's basically very important to consider when to disqualify a first presentation fair value gap. Okay, so that was the lesson.